Fortnite Fracture takes place in just a few days, and everyone, including myself, is so hyped for it. Per usual, I'll have a podcast the day before the event, talking with other Fortnite theorists about what we think is going to happen. But even with how excited I am for everything going on, there is something that has me worried. I'm sure the event itself will be fun and interactive. Epic always does a great job with that, but where they failed consistently is with their villains. Fortnite does not know how to write a good villain, and we've seen this problem going all the way back to Chapter 2. See, back in Chapter 1, we didn't really have any overarching villains in the game. The closest thing we had was the Devourer, which I wouldn't classify as a villain. But when Chapter 2 hit, the story became a bit more complex. This Midas guy sure is interesting, but there's nothing to show he's outright evil. Then the Imagined Order popped up and made things even more confusing. When it was revealed that Sloane was the villain, not much was done with her, probably because the Cube Queen was introduced at the same time. Now, before I continue, let me say this. I like Sloane. I think she was an interesting character. The problem is she suffered from the same thing as every other antagonist in Fortnite. Fortnite has a tendency to introduce a villain, build them up to be a huge threat, and then do absolutely nothing with them just to finish them off in the most anticlimactic way. For example, the Cube Queen, leader of the last reality, bringer of death, commander of legions of cube monsters, reality warping powers, all to be defeated by water.
Help me, Mr. Go On!
Fly up!
The whirlpool's too strong. I can't swim.
I said fly up!
Maybe I can build a raft.
Let's look at Dr. Sloane, leader of the Imagined Order, direct ties to Geno, dangerous amounts of knowledge on the Seven and Jonesy, super genius child prodigy, and then killed in a tank by a mech. And of course, let's not forget Geno, ultimate big bad of Fortnite, looming presence over the entire story, founder of the Imagined Order, father of the sisters, has extensive knowledge of the Omniverse, Thanos levels of power, and then trips and falls and dissolves into the 0 point. Are you seeing a pattern here? The only redeemable thing about Geno is that he isn't actually dead, but if you had never read the comics and had only been following the story through the game, you'd be completely confused. The last time we heard about Geno, the Foundation and Jonesy went after him in the 0 point. Next chapter, there's no mention of him, and some plant chick has taken over the island, which, by the way, she's also been killed off. Oh, you don't remember when that happened? We actually did that during the first set of Paradise quests.
The Origin wanted to launch an attack on the Herald.
Interesting. Fighting the Herald is a stupid idea, but it's also a dangerous idea. So let's do it.
Oh boy.
Get your weapons ready. We gotta take down the Herald.
5 minutes later.
Please continue to miss your shots. Please continue to miss your shots. Thank you. Praise God. Oh.
So, how did that go? Everyone okay?
The chrome persists, but I feel amazing.
Now, I could be wrong. Maybe she is still alive, but I have a feeling we won't see her in the live event. She'll just be another fly-by-night villain that Fortnite created as a way for you to play their game longer and to get a season-exclusive skin. And after hearing the leaked audio clips for Fortnite Fracture, I don't think we'll see much of the last reality either. I think we'll ultimately end up seeing the island torn apart, we'll end up reviving the 0 point, and then everything will be scattered through space after some big explosion, and then we'll slowly piece the island back together from fragments of the Chapter 2 and 3 islands. But what about the villains, you ask? Don't worry, they'll be saved for another day when Fortnite is ready to sell you a new skin. The biggest problem with Fortnite's villains is that we know little to nothing about them. We don't get to know why they want to attack the island, what their connection to the 0 point is, how they became villains in the first place. Many of them are evil for the sake of being evil, and that's just boring. Let's look at the Cube Queen one more time as an example. We don't even know if the Cube Queen is the Origin's wife. Most of us assume that because he was the king, but she could be anyone from the last reality that was chosen by the Nothing to take over the Origin's position. But imagine if she is the Origin's wife. How much more depth would it give to her and the Origin story if they were lovers separated by the corruption of the Nothing? Once again, I'm excited for this live event, but I just have a feeling that ironically, nothing will be said about our enemies in the end. I'm curious though, how do you feel Fortnite should handle their villains? Have you been disappointed with them over the last few years? Why don't you let me know down in the comments or in my Discord server down below? And if you want to ask me, Restro, Tedious X, or Mr. JRY our thoughts and opinions on the Fortnite story, or just have some questions for us, make sure to tune in this Friday, December 2nd at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, live right here on the YouTube channel. We're going to be having our next episode of the 0 Point Podcast. Until then, you can check out our last podcast right here. I love you guys, and I'll catch you soon. Peace out.